audience, we are very, very happy to meet you in this 9th conference. We are at the 9th edition, so next year will be the 10th, so you can consider yourselves already invited in the next 10th conference. We are really happy because we started with a very, very small conference. Somebody was here with us also in the first edition of this conference, Daniele and other colleagues, and we hoped to build a community able to discuss openly, without any kind of prejudices, the issue related with the education. In these last 10 years, several things have changed. So I do believe that maybe more today than yesterday, we need data in order to discuss frankly, openly, about the issue that are related with the education. That just to give you an example, we will have several keynotes on this topic. For instance, the idea that we have about the equity in education. I do believe that we should consider it in a new way. It's not enough to consider only in brackets the variances among classes, among schools. We should consider also other aspects, how we can use the data in order to give ground to our idea of inclusion. Otherwise are empty words with the possibility to do in a good way, to do well our job. It means to improve education. So I'm really happy and to see you all here, and let me take just a sec to thank deeply Patrizia, because if we are able to do every year this crazy conference, crazy from an organizational, administrative, economical point of view conference, is because Patrizia and her group, they are so committed, so beautiful people, able to work deeply, hardly, and without an explicit recognition. And I would like to thank you very much. And thank you very much, Patrizia. And I don't know if we have to just go through the program. We have a lot of things to discuss. Hopefully not too much. So I would like to give the floor to our Vice President, Professor Renata Viganò. Renata, if I may, and please, over to you, Renata.
Thank you, President Roberto, if I may, and good morning, everybody. Of course, it's a pleasure and an honor for me being here for the seminar together with Roberto, but also with Patrizia and Michela, and with all of you, because if the seminar is possible and it's now at its 9th edition, is because not only there is a group of Emasi that works a lot to make it possible, but also because there are a lot of people from so many regions and so many states that cooperate with Emasi in making this possible. I'm particularly happy having seen the noteworthy change that is in the title of the seminar, which is no more awaited, not making mistakes. Emasi data a tool for research and teaching, but now it's data of and for the education system, tool for research and seeking and research. The scope is broadened. Of course, Emasi will go on making his job, that is to collect, to analyze, and to give useful data for the education system. But behind this title, there is the idea to develop more and more important data culture and evaluation culture, which is very important for our evaluation, for our education system. We know that education system generates wealth of information, but also a lot of noise. So it's important to share skills, to share our research in order to understand how to improve our job. That is, to conceptualize, to analyze, and to elaborate data that are really important and that focus on real problems of the education system. So I enjoy all of you, all of us, why not? Useful and interesting seminar, and thank you very much for your contribution. And I give the floor to you.
Thank you very much. Warm greetings to all of you, colleagues and participants. For the emotion, I read my communication. The seminar now is in its 9th edition, changes its dress. Its articulation underlines the importance of the interconnection between research and didactics. This year, INVALSI created the conditions to respond favorably to the suggestions from the world of school, to devote more spaces to reflection within the didactic section. So the seminar was enriched with more contributions focused on education and didactics. In fact, in this edition, the didactic section is developed in parallel with the research section, presenting a very articulated program in which it will be possible for the participants to be actively engaged and to deepen the various offered themes. The program of the didactic section is divided into plenaries, parallel sessions, workshops, all of which will be held in Italian language. We have received positive feedbacks regarding the 3 workshops which are well attended. They will take place simultaneously this afternoon, and they will deal with 3 crucial topics for school and system evaluation: constructing INVALSI tests, reading and interpreting INVALSI data, and doing school evaluation. The presence of workshops is a new element of the seminar, and innovative is the conduction by staff from the INVALSI National Test Area, Statistical Service, and School Evaluation Area, whom I thank for their kind availability. Regarding the parallel sessions, due to a general call and a very strong response from you, we were able to organize the program around 3 major macro themes, and then declining into 14 parallel sessions. The macro themes are the use of INVALSI data in didactics, learning to learn, key competencies and citizenship education, self-evaluation, school evaluation, and data literacy. With regard to the plenaries, we are honored to have the presence of 2 keynote speakers of excellence exclusively within the program of the didactic sections. Meetings with authors are organized, providing for the presentation of 2 volumes that are of interest not only to the professional community, but also and especially to schools. In the program, there are 2 roundtables, one on external evaluation of schools and one on the new platform for data delivery from INVALSI to schools. The first one deals with an issue that is very much felt by educational institutions and governance. The second one demonstrates the profound intersection between data delivery from INVALSI to school and its use in a dedicated didactic section, where these 2 concepts can dialogue. I would like to stress this last aspect in the concluding remarks. In this seminar, schools and the school dimension have increasingly taken relevance, becoming protagonists. The professional community and the community of researchers participating in the didactic session can find here the place where they can update and confront each other, where they can dialogue, solve problems, define perspectives, in short, make a system and animate these seminars. From its conception until the conclusion, the didactic section of this seminar is the result of your contribution and reflections. Finally, our due and heartfelt thanks. Also, on behalf of the colleagues of the school evaluation area, which I represent here, I would like to thank schools and all the professionals who decided to invest a part of their time and work in the didactic sections of the seminar. I thank the Institute in Valsi, the President, the Administration Board for believing in this new project, and the Director of the Evaluation Research, Patrizia Falsetti, who strongly wanted it. Finally, yet importantly, I strongly thank my colleagues and my institute that have made this possible. Now, I wish you to enjoy the wonderful event that it may be for all of us a time of reflection, discussion, and growth all together. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome also from me as well to this 9th edition of the Valsi Seminar. Ninth year that we start this seminar, and this year has seen a very huge participation from everyone, and so we reached over 360 participants. In particular, we had in this seminar, I'm a statistician, sorry, but I have to present some data. We have 17 research sessions. We received 89 research papers. We accepted 73 of them. We have 3 plenary sessions, 1 symposium, and 2 roundtables. This is the research part. And the teaching part, we have 14 teaching sessions, 75 papers presented, and 68 accepted. 1 plenary session, 2 roundtables, 2 autumn critics that we like very much, and 1 workshop. This is the new of this edition of the seminar, thanks to Michela that organized all the teaching part. So we divide our duty, teaching and research, because it's becoming huge, this seminar, so for one person it's a little bit difficult. And Valsi Seminar is dedicated to a topic of crucial importance for the future of education, the availability of data, and data coming from standardized surveys and other administrative sources also, and they use from an improvement and intervention perspective. During this seminar, we will explore how standardized data can drive and improve school policies, ensuring that every student has access to a quality education. We will discuss the challenges and opportunities that come with using this kind of data, and how we can work together to overcome obstacles and maximize the benefits for the students. And we will discuss also new frontiers of data use. This is the first time for Valsi seminar, such as artificial intelligence. This is the first step on this topic. We will highlight the benefits, but also the limitations of this tool, we can say. Artificial intelligence can analyze large amounts of data and quickly, efficiently, helping in identifying trends and patterns that can guide educational decisions. However, it's also crucial to be aware of the limitations of these technologies and ensure that their use is ethical and transparent. How our grant of privacy say every time. we here have some of the potentiality of artificial intelligence. So we can have a lot of benefits. The customization of learning, we can use the access to a lot of educational resources, and also automation of administrative activities to help teachers so they can concentrate their work on didactics and not on teaching, and not with the register of homework and so on. On the other hand, we have also some limits, the bias in data, because we have to face that artificial intelligence is starting in this period, so we have to take in account something, also the high cost. It's not for all the artificial intelligence and so on. We will also face still important issues like the equity in the educational system. Parents level, this is a research of ISTAT 2023, parents level of education remains crucial to their children's educational paths. In this edition of a survey of ISTAT, it was found that when parents have a low level of education, a quarter of young people, 24%, drop out of school early, and just 10% reach tertiary level. In contrast, if at least one parent has a degree, the share become 2% and 70% respectively. This is not equity, because school should mitigate the gap, the family gap. And also this data about the gender differences, so the equity and gender gap. Employment rate of female STEM graduate 25-64 years is 80.9%. For male, it's 9.1%. If we reduce the age, 25 to 44, the differences is 78.4 versus 86.7. So we have huge differences also in the opportunity for female. So disparity still exists. The progress, we made the progress, but we have still disparity in the background of family, guided by the background family or the gender or ethnicity and so on. So we must face this problem, because we have to ensure that every student, regardless of gender, ethnicity, or family background, has an equal opportunity to succeed. Equity in education system is a key goal, so we have to address our efforts on this goal, aim, and we have to use in an intelligent way the data that we have from the survey, national or international survey. So I hope that this day will enrich the dialogue, debate and awareness that much has been done, but much more needs to be done. Data and its circulation to support knowledge and decision making can and should be an important source, and that we have to protect and disseminate it. So I hope you enjoy the conference, and see you around in the next session. Thank you very much.